Hello guys, welcome to the Selenium with Python automation series. This particular playlist will be an ultimate guide for you to perform automation testing using Selenium with Python. First of all, congratulations. Yes, congrats to all the beginners who are ready to learn a new skill, and congrats to all the manual testers who have conquered their fear of coding and want to enhance their skills by learning automation testing. And believe me guys, this will be the most easiest, shortest and the most precise tutorial that you will ever find on automation testing. So I will make multiple videos in which I will try to cover all the concepts of Selenium. Before moving on, make sure guys that you are subscribed to my channel, and also leave a like on this video and comment if you have any feedback for me. And now let's move on to understanding what is Selenium and what topics we will cover in this particular series. So Selenium with Python complete automation guide. So let's understand before moving on what is automation testing. So in automation testing, what you are doing is you are just writing the test scripts. So after writing those test scripts, you are running them, and those test scripts will automatically execute or run on your web application or application, and will test your systems or applications functionalities and validate them. Talking about the benefits of automation testing, performing repetitive task and manual testing is very time consuming. So automation testing basically saves your time over here, because you just have to make one time effort and write a test script which will automatically execute again and again on a functionality. And also automation testing basically reduces your human efforts also, and also it also saves time, because for example, if you want to test a functionality across different browsers, so using automation testing you can perform or test the functionality across different browsers parallelly, which will of course be time efficient. Secondly, automation testing improves accuracy, because as humans in manual testing we may make some errors, human errors. So basically in automation testing we have predefined instructions, so that's why automation testing can eliminate the human error part. The third point is that it enhances efficiency, because we already discussed that automation testing is faster than the manual testing, and also in automation testing we get the test results faster than the manual testing. Lastly, it supports continuous integration. So basically automated testing can be integrated with the CI tools such as Jenkins, in which a developer or in the development team, whenever he commits a code, so automation testing will ensure that the code changes are tested immediately, and also a faster feedback is being provided to the to the developer whenever he is committing the code. All right, let's move on to the next slide. All right, so introduction to Selenium. So what is Selenium? Selenium is basically a powerful open source tool for automating web browser. So basically, Selenium is a framework, right, which can be combined with any language such as Java, C Sharp, or Python, or any other language also. So basically, Selenium helps us to interact with the elements on the web app, just like the human would do. Like the human would click on the button, submit the form. So the same way, Selenium helps us to interact with the elements on the web application. The real question is that why Selenium? So Selenium basically provides you cross-browser support. Basically, it can work with Firefox, Chrome, Edge, etc. And it's open source. That means it's free to use. It's versatile because it can be integrated with multiple programming languages, and it's popular. As you can see on the right, there is this chart in which you can see that up till now in 2024 it is the most used web automation framework. Moving on, in this series basically we will be using Python. So you might ask that if Selenium is versatile, so why didn't we use any other programming language except Python? So we are using Python because it's easier to understand. So even if you are a non-programmer or a manual tester with no experience of coding, so you can easily adapt to Python. It's easily understandable, it's easily readable, and also the Python that we are using here is not so complex, right, for the automation testing. So, and it's ease of learning is also a benefit for using Python in this series. And also Python has extensive libraries and frameworks that we can utilize while doing our automation testing. Why Python with Selenium? Because with Python and Selenium, you can write the test scripts rapidly, which will help you deliver the software fast. And also, both are cross platform, which means that Python and Selenium can be used on any operating system such as Windows, Linux, Unix, Mac, etc. Considering the career benefits, Python and Selenium have high demand and competitive salary. Considering Python, it's among the top fourth most popular programming language. And on the right, you can also see that there have been around 85,000 job postings of Python in 2024 in US. Moving on. So this is the outline or the topics that we will cover in this series. So basically I'll make multiple videos in which I will cover all these topics. So for in the next video I'll be downloading all the required tools and sources. So we will be installing Python, pip, pycharm, selenium, and the Chrome WebDriver. And in another videos I'll be covering the Selenium part, which will be like locating elements such as by id, by name, by class name, by tag name, by css selector, xpath, link text, and etc. And then we will make a video on Selenium web browser commands, such as how do we navigate through different tabs, etc., opening and closing a browser. And how do we use weights, because weights are to manage synchronization between test script and the web page. And how do we click on buttons, when how do we click on different kinds of buttons such as radio buttons, check boxes, and how do we submit the forms by, for example, by sending the keys. And how do we switch between windows new and old. And we will understand how do we automate the calendar. And how do we perform action change. So basically action chains are performing multiple steps or actions, such as double clicking on an element or clicking on an element with multiple drop downs. So we will also understand that. So all these topics, as you can see here, I'll be covering these in multiple short and precise videos. So I won't be making this video long. So this is just an introduction video. And in the other videos, I'll be making short videos for each of these individual topics. Alright, so stay tuned for the next video in which we download all the required resources and tools to get us started with the Selenium series. And also if you have any questions regarding this series, so feel free to ask them in the comment section. And also make sure to support me by subscribing to this channel. Until then, happy coding and testing, and see you guys in the next video, and ciao.